I was confused. I got tagged like at I want to say I got tagged like at I think it was like at 11 or 12 early in the morning. Somebody tagged me, right? I legitimately didn't know what the hell they was talking about. It was on Twitter. They tagged me and they mentioned the YouTube dude, Bruce Vane. They mentioned him in the tweet, and I was like, "Huh? The fuck?" They tagged me on Twitter, and then somebody sent me a DM. They was like, "Yo, you know the Bruce Vane dude is talking shit about you." I was like, "Word? I wonder what about." And then I clicked the shit, and it's him crying about Demetrius Andre on his fake militant shit. He on his Farrakhan time. This is what content creators do when shit get dry. They try to like start shit with other content creators. I be telling y'all, it's a lot of boxing channels in the YTBC that don't talk about boxing. They talk about each other. Cause y'all know me, the majority, like 99% of what I'm uploading is about boxing. It's about what's happening in boxing. And there is too much happening in boxing right now to be worrying about Demetrius Andre. It's too much going on in boxing right now. Like you got a whole undisputed fight on Saturday, another one in February. The whole undercard, you can make videos about every single fight on that undercard because all of them are good. And I went to the thing because they clipped. Somebody told me, it's like, yo, this dude talking wild shit. I'm like, word. I go to it. I listen to like 2 minutes of this shit. I'm like, you talking about Andre, fam? I was like, yo. And you know what the worst thing is? That he tried this already. He tried this like 5 years ago in 2020. He tried to like manufacture like a back and forth beef where he'll make a video and I'll make a video. I was like, man, this is what they do, man. Cause y'all not boxing channels, man. Y'all talk about militant this, Farrakhan that, all this dumbass shit. Cause it's like so much shit going on in boxing. I'm like, how could anybody still be talking about Demetrius Andre? Like, huh? But when you when you're consumer based, for lack of a better word, when the way that you I guess get people to watch you is by talking about other content creators. Because remember, the cat, most of the videos he made was about three things that I remember back in 2020. They was either about Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, or the LDBC. Mostly LDBC. And the LDBC ain't what it used to be, so you're not gonna get a lot of traffic talking about them, you know? So you trying to, I guess, get some traffic talking about me? And if you go to his page right now, the most watched video in the last 6 days is the one where he talking about me. The weird thing is that the dude don't do lives, right? He don't do live discussions. He don't do live debates. You're not going to debate nobody. So it's like, what are you even doing? He brought up that Demetrius Andre that I interviewed him like maybe 4 years ago. I guess what somebody should have told Bruce. This is what happens when you talk about shit and you don't know what you're talking about. What you think, Bruce? Did I ask him for an interview? I'm not an interview guy. His cousin facilitated that interview, and I didn't ask his cousin for it either. He asked me. I was like, all right, yeah, sure. If you can make it happen, cool. Fuck, I look like. Oh, and that was before he swerved. Yanni Beck Alam Kanalai. Before he swerved, Zach Parker. Before he sat out for a year doing nothing. That was before all of that. What the fuck you think? I'm his mammy? Supposed to be nice and give him a cookie? I was actually okay with him at that time, which is the only reason I agreed to it. I was okay with him. I'm not gonna interview a fighter I don't like. But at that time, I was okay with him. Like, well, let's see if he do something. Cause that interview is old. It's in my playlist. That shit is buried down there somewhere. That's an old interview. I ain't asked for that shit. Fucking Eson facilitated that shit. I didn't ask for that shit. Interviews I did ask for. Ebony Bridges, Natasha Jonas, Amanda Serrano. Well, we actually got together for that because we got cool. So it's like, yo, we do a Q&A. Shout out to Amanda wherever she is. Alicia, talk to Alicia, set up an interview. Those is the interviews I enjoy doing because they're about subjects I'm interested in. You know what I mean? Shout out to Steffi Bull. He set up the Rihanna DeFaro interview. Chantel Cameron. I did reach out to Chantel Cameron. I did reach out to Mary McGee. Because I like to talk to the people that have interesting stories. Like, the guys don't got nothing really interesting to say. You know what the fuck they gonna say. And you gotta give them softball questions or they gonna get in their feelings. I don't really like interviewing, period. But if I do, it's usually, it gotta be something that is not obvious. Something that people are not covering, Motherfucker think I asked for that shit. Are you crazy? Eson did that shit. Yeah, bro. He started talking greasy. I'm like, and when I look, it was about Andre, and I'm like, huh? The dude that ain't fight all year, that's what we talking about? Wow. Shit is dry. Oh yeah, Navarrete. Shout out to Sulem. That's my homie. That's literally my cousin. She set that up for me. Sulem set that up for me. And I really enjoyed that interview because I don't see a lot of people reach out to Navarrete to ask him about nothing. You know what I mean? She set that up. Shout out to Sulem. We was gonna try to get Eddie Hearn, but that's a busy dude, man. That's a busy dude. Like a lot of there are some interviews that like Sinicia. Shout out to Joe. I'm cool with her dad. We correspond all the time. Congratulations on her retirement. And that's how I would set up those interviews with Sinicia's dad, And maybe I'll do interviews again. I don't know. Cause like y'all know how I am, that I'm not really an interview guy. Cause if I gotta kiss your ass, I ain't gonna do all that. Whereas a lot of the people I interviewed, I actually correspond with them outside of this shit. Like just, regular stuff, nothing crazy, but just like, friendly. So it's like, it's nothing to do a Q&A and shoot the shit and talk about what's going on. It's nothing to do that. You know what I mean? But a lot of that other shit, I can't do it because it's like, nah, I can't be that guy. I'm not a member of the street team. I ain't doing all that. You know what I mean? You're not going to see me trying to reach out to no Charlos, no Rolly. I don't want to talk to Ryan for what? Fuck what I want to talk to him for. I don't like that dude. I don't like Teofimo. I don't really like Devin. I respect his father, though. I do respect Bill because I think he's a good dad. And if nothing else, I respect him on that level, that he's a good father. I don't want to talk to none of these cats. The only people that I would want to talk to, like for real, I would want to talk to like a Bob Arum. I would want to talk to a Eddie Hearn or a Frank Warren because there's questions that I see people never ask them. And it's not ambush journalism. It's just picking the brain of somebody that has been in this sport for so long that has seen so much. Those are the kind of people that I would like to interview. What's your favorite thing about promotion? What's your least favorite thing about promotion? Stuff like that. Just to pick their brain. But y'all know I am not an interview guy. I can't do that. A lot of the fighters, you know what they gonna say? A A lot of the male fighters, I should say. The reason I was interviewing the female fighters 1 or 2 years ago is because I saw nobody else was doing it. So I'm like, okay, well, this is a area of the market that isn't being covered. So I'll be happy to cover it and get those stories out there. But now that I see that, yo, they getting covered, they getting talked about, you know what I mean? I could fall back because I'm not really an interview guy, you know? But he pulled up that Andre interview like that was like, you thought I asked for that? Nah. Nah, homie. Nah, I'm good. I don't want an LB interview, bro. The guy flat out lied a few days ago about the Spence Fundora fight and the WBO. Who did, bro? Let me see. Yeah, yo. Let me see what he says. Selorm, exactly. He went from exposing Wilder to exposing himself and started race baiting. Oh, y'all talking about the Bruce dude? Yeah, like I already seen that. I already seen what it is. That this is the thing where you're not really interested in what's going on in boxing because there's a lot of stuff going on in boxing. Eubank Lara, Ben Barrios, Fury versus Usyk 2, Italma versus McKean, Caballel versus Zhang. Dillian White just had a fight. You could talk about that. What makes for a good fight for him? Lawrence Okoli is competing as a heavyweight now. You could talk about the girls, Lauren Price, Natasha Jonas. You could talk about Mick Hennessy's daughter, Francesca. You could talk about Carolyn. She out here whooping ass. You could talk about Beatrice. It's like it's mad shit to talk about if you're a boxing channel. But these dudes is not like, nah, they try to turn everything into the shade room. And that like, what the fuck are you talking about, dog? What the fuck are you talking about? A fighter that ain't fought all year. That's what we talking about. And I think, like I said, I got tagged way early today by somebody I don't even know. And the whole shit was weird because it's like, what are you talking about, fam? I didn't even know what the fuck they was talking about. And I'm like, yo, you know what? There's probably somebody trying to like manufacture like a beef or some type of shit. And then I remembered, well, that's what the dude did in 2020. He did some shit, and I'm like, huh? Yeah, like I got a video. I was gonna do 4 episodes of the relay today, but I decided now I'm gonna do a live. Then I'm gonna upload the 3rd episode after the live is over. Cause this wild shit going on. Like it's mad shit to talk about. We'll see. I like that fight. I've been said I really like that fight. Dempsey McKean and Italma. If Italma do to him what he did to Marius Vach, I'm gonna be impressed. Cause Dempsey could fight, man. He's big. He's a southpaw. He can move. That dude could fight. But I had to address that shit because I'm like, motherfuckers hit me up. I'm like, huh? He talking about me? Fuck is you talking about me for? And then I clicked on the shit, and it was about Demetrius Andrade and Canelo. He talking about, yeah, certain shit make motherfuckers nervous. Bro, you nervous to go live and show your face. You don't need to be talking about people being nervous. Ain't nothing to be nervous about with no Demetrius Andrade, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? All I know is all that fly shit. He ain't gonna talk none of that in real time. This is what happened in 2020 when I'm like, if you want to have a discussion, we can have a discussion. And he didn't want to have one of those because you got some kind of thing where you don't like talking to people in real time. You just like to be in your corner saying this and that. All right, bro, whatever, bro. Whatever you said, then that's what it is, bro. Old ass motherfucker like me don't give a fuck. I'm fucking old out here, bro. I'm trying to get in some pussy, eat a sandwich, and go to sleep. Hit my weights. Try to stay strong. I ain't worried about no motherfucking Andre. What is this shit about feeling sorry for Andre? That motherfucker shot himself in the foot so many times, bro. With the Charlo shit years ago. With the Yanni Beck shit.
What's
With
up,
the Zach.
Jules?
Yeah, shit crazy, country.
I know, man. It's like, why do these people bother, man? I mean, just like it's like
Traffic.
they got nothing better to do or something.
Nah, they just need traffic, bro. That, like I said, there's so much shit happening in boxing right now that it's mad things to talk about. Like, there's actually a lot going on. Like, Ishmael Davis is standing in late for Sergey. How is Sergey going? Motherfucking Virgil and Israel. That's a good old fight right there. It's a
Yeah.
lot of shit going on that you could have if you a content creator. It's plenty of shit to make videos about, but motherfuckers really don't do boxing. They just do gossip. They don't do boxing.
So, Jules, you saying you woke up like what he say? Fuck me for?
Yeah. I felt like 50. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, I do. You know what I'm
What he
saying?
say? Fuck me for?
Fuck me for? Fuck, I did. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, and then I remember that he did that before years ago. During the shutdown, he did that when everybody was locked in the house. Well, I wasn't. I still had to work. But that shit was fun as fuck too. It really was like being in an episode of The Walking Dead. I fucking loved it, bro. Streets is empty. Motherfuckers is nervous.
Bro.
Drinking coffee and shit.
Hey, Jules, that's when I became like a fanatic of your show. In 2020, when everything was locked, like you were the only one still trying to create like original content, while everybody started talking shit on each other on the YouTube channels or didn't know what to talk about, and you were the only one that you did the Fight of the Year awards and all that shit.
Oh, appreciate you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to my subscribers. I love my subscribers. I think the shit is that people don't understand, right? This is supposed to be entertaining. This is entertainment. I see a lot of motherfuckers, they get on the shit and try to like freedom fight and be Farrakhan and do all this silly shit. You taking this shit way too serious, brother. It is not that deep. It ain't. This is entertainment. That's it. That's why I crack jokes. Crawford.
Yeah, I think the thing about your channel, like that I gravitate towards, is that it's very simplistic. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just straight up boxing news and shit talking.
And shit, like it's to have fun. Like it's what I want it to be like is two things: a conversation between boxing fans, or an inner monologue where I'm reading through the news and I'm telling you what I'm thinking while I'm reading it, which is what the ad libs is. But it's all supposed to be fun and entertaining and informative. You got too many more, because I watched the video we did and he was doing the fucking Farrakhan thing that like, oh, Demetrius Andrade is being like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck is you talking about, bro?
I remember the first time you did that shit that you were talking something like Alicia Baumgarten, what's gonna happen to it. You say Crawford. Like, what the fuck? Crawford's gonna fight Alicia?
You know what I'm saying? Like that's my dude. Like,
habit.
If I got a favorite fighter, it's Terrence Crawford. That's like, if I got a favorite fighter, it's I ain't gonna front. I got 4: Canelo, Crawford, Usyk, Inoue. Yeah, those is, I fuck with them. Like, yo, them dudes.
Of boxing, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Crawford. And that's my new shit now. That's my new shit now.
It's the sound clips, bro. That's what makes the channel, bro. The sound clips.
Yeah, like, but it's all supposed to be fun, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, and I already seen, like when I clicked on the video that I saw, I guess he was trying to say that, I don't know, that I'm being not nice to the black fighter or something like that. Andre he was talking about. And it's like, bro, you couldn't pick, bro, you couldn't pick somebody better to fight for. Pick somebody better to fight for, bro.
I know, right? You picked the dude who showed up drunk.
No, not even. He didn't. Country, he didn't fight this year. Is what I'm saying. Like, you a boxing fan that watches boxing matches, and you stuck on a dude that didn't fight this whole year. Wow.
You know what the two greatest highlight of Andrade's career is? The first greatest highlight of Andrade's career is getting kicked out of a Canelo conference and then getting knocked the fuck out by Benavidez, bro.
That's telling you that more people know Andre for that press conference than any fight he had. Get the fuck out, because that's when Canelo made his English debut, and I
Get
was
the
like, yo,
fuck out of here, man.
Canelo
You
could talk
fighting
some shit.
nobody.
It's my night. Get the fuck out of here. He's like, yo, that's all motherfuckers talking about after that. Canelo talk some shit.
Weeks, bro. Canelo's a menace
Don't
in
say that to my
English.
face.
You know
It
what's
was like,
crazy? When he did that, get the fuck out of here, and he did that hand gesture. I told everybody, I'm like, that's how you know he's Mexican. I'm like, because only
That
Mexicans
old
know
school
what that
Mexican
fucking means.
hand gesture. Yeah, he
Yes.
threw the pinky up at him.
you know what I'm saying? Get the fuck
That's some
out of here.
that's some old school Mexican shit. You throw the pinky at him.
I was like, yo, I'm like, yo, there is so much, and it's like even Canelo, who is one of my favorite fighters, right? But I'm not gonna keep making fucking videos about fucking Canelo, bro. Like, are you nuts? Like, yeah, I fuck with him, but I noticed that it's like the channels have a niche. It's a niche within a niche. For some people, it's focusing on making, oh, I don't like Canelo videos, or I don't like this videos. It's like y'all can't cover boxing because quiet is kept. Y'all really don't watch it. Whereas me, I'm a junkie, bro. I was watching Dillian White on Sunday. What? Yeah, I watched that whole shit because I'm a boxing channel. I'm a boxing fan. I'm going to talk about boxing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Crazy, and that wasn't even a bad fight. That was. It's like it was
Like I
messy,
said,
yeah.
bro, they don't do boxing because they don't get clicks that way, bro. They get clicks from the drama shit.
Yeah, and that's exactly because that's what I seen it like. I remember when a dude was coming through, when a dude was, because he has a lot of subscribers for what it's worth, but I noticed that his metrics, your metrics look less than mine, but you have more subs than I do. That the median number for a video I upload is between 2,000 and 3,000, but I have 22,000 subs. I think he has 35. So the median number for you should be in between 3,000 and 4,000 or 4,000 and 5,000. Your numbers,
Like,
if you
should
go
be
look at them,
about 10%, yeah.
if you go look at them, you on average bring in less than I do. So then I put it together to like, oh, I see. This is about bumping up traffic. You know, let me start some shit. Because that's like the rap shit. Like, you know, like how 50 came at everybody years ago talking crazy. It's like that shit. And it's like, yeah, that shit is played, bro. That shit is played. Like, you don't got no
All he
news.
does is rage bait, like videos. Shit like that.
Yeah, he mad at Canelo and all this shit. And it's
Bringing
like,
up Loma and shit. Like what?
You
Yeah,
can
he-
tell that shit lame, bro. Like, you just look lame, bro.
yeah,
I
that
hate-
like
I hate
shout out.
Oh, go ahead.
Wait, shout out to Domo. A career of being a meme because he don't fight shit. I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, out of all the fighters to die on the hill over, you gonna die on the hill over Demetrius Andrade, bro? Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I
like-
hate, I hate when fools race bait, man. I just can't stand it. It's like, why?
Yeah,
What's the
but
point, you know?
yeah, but the shit is that. I mean, like that. There is a deeper conversation in there that I don't care to have because it's like, bro, like you have an affinity for pity. You want to be pitied. That's why you viewed Andrade as a charity case. I view him as the architect of his own demise because I, unlike you, feel responsible for whatever happens. You don't live that way. I do. If you want
Yeah,
some shit to
that's a-
change, if
Oh,
you
yeah.
want some shit to change, you could complain all fucking day. If you're not actually doing anything to change anything, you're useless. So when I look at an Andrade, I'm like, you should have fought Charlo years ago. You should have fought Yanni Beck. I said it in the videos out there. Like, yo, you could beat Yanni Beck. That dude is green and he a robot. You should go in there and fight him. Nah, you ducked him. Then when you end up fucked up, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Feel sorry for you? You was on your driveway drunk calling out Chris Eubank. You don't respect yourself. Well, how I know? You're an Olympian. What the fuck is he? A rich kid who's getting by off his daddy name. It's a bunch of little shit. And I'm like, see, you capping for him because you feel sorry for him or whatever. And it's like, I don't feel sorry for you. You a grown up. Your future is yours. We gonna stop this bullshit of feeling sorry for motherfuckers. You're not a victim of nothing. You're just dumb. And I don't pity you. Fuck out of here. That shit
Mhm.
crazy.
It's funny that you're bringing that up right now. That's what he did this morning. When in reality, about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when I followed his channel and people started bringing up Andrade to fight Canelo, he was on Andrade's case. Like, he's a nobody. He doesn't fight. Da da da. This and that. I'm like, and now he's defending him. I'm like, you just look like a fucking hypocrite.
It's just about like I'll say that. Look, the weird thing is, I was never against Canelo fighting Andre. That's why it's even more retarded. I never said. I just said it's not the end of the world if he don't, because Andre is a fucking nobody. It's reality.
Bro,
The
bro,
problem,
like they can't hold no water, bro. They're inconsistent.
the problem with that argument that these kinds of people don't understand, and once again, it's because they don't know boxing. There are people that the great Floyd Mayweather didn't fight. He didn't fight Amir Khan. He didn't fight Margarito. He didn't fight Paul Williams. He didn't fight Paulie Spadafora. He didn't fight them, right? But his legacy is not defined based on who he didn't fight. It's based on who he did fight. The great Sugar Ray Robinson never fought Charlie Burley. If you read articles from that time, they'll say he ducked Charlie Burley. Well, but people don't judge him based on not fighting Charlie Burley. So if in your head, oh, it's supposed to be this huge indictment that Canelo didn't fucking fight Andre, even worse, that he tried to. It's widely publicized. They tried to make that fight, but the IBF told him, no, you got to fight Sergey. You got to fight Sergey first. And they tried to fight Sergey. Lou DiBella priced him out of the fight. Canelo got stripped. He left the division. That's the story. No mystery. No controversy. That's what happened. He got stripped by the IBF. Oh, I can't go undisputed. Hey, fuck it. I'm moving up. Next thing you know, he's fighting Sergey at 175.
Yep.
Shit ain't complicated. It's just silly to me that's how motherfuckers live. Like, to me, that's like so what? You was just sitting in your house editing videos and shit, and you thought of me? Do you know how fucking weird that makes me feel?
Gay, that's gay. That nigga gay.
He's your fan.
That shit crazy to me that like motherfuckers really lurk on this channel, and the weird shit is, yo, if what you want is traffic, you need to do lives. A lot of y'all cats don't want to do lives because in real time, you not smart. It take you time to put all that shit together. You can't do it like me today. I get it out right now. I go on the boxing voice. I'll go wherever. I get it out right now. The same way I sound in an episode of the Relay, at the same rate that I can provide information on an episode of the Relay. Oh yeah, I could do that in real time because the stats and the facts are up here.
Yeah, but motherfuckers can't go off the top, bro. They gotta write shit down, rehearse it, say it in the mirror a couple times, ask them if it sounds good.
Like, it ain't that, because I remember that he did this in 2020. Everybody's locked up, and he tried to start some shit. I'm like, whatever. And it's like, well, if the dude not gonna go live and he not gonna debate or whatever, then what the fuck we gonna do? Just make videos back and forth at each other like a couple of homos? Fuck we gonna do? Fuck we about to do?
Got time to worry about your gas, bro.
Well, shit crazy. Like, yeah, this is my response. Like, we gonna do like a rap battle or some shit. I could do a rap battle because low key, I am a nice rapper. Motherfuckers don't know. I am nice. But yeah.
We know Jules. We know Jules. You did that video for that kid, remember? The one with the fucked up hair?
And I did that shit in like an hour. It took me it took me more time to edit the video than write the rap. I didn't write it. I just kept recording like that's another. No, pero y tú no ves que ese fue otro de esa. Yo, y'all really do a lot. I forgot his name. Thank God.
H Money.
There you go.
I
forgot his name. I forget because this shit keeps. Antes de ayer, a dude que his name is The Opinion on Twitter. He starts randomly tag. It's like, what is wrong with you, dog?
You just mad the top bracket's dying and like whatever, bro.
Alright, bro.
Give a fuck.
You're like a TV show. Every year there's a new villain.
For real. It's like one is the governor and one is Negan and one is like shit is crazy.
I don't think you've gotten your Negan. Negan has to be a badass one.
Yeah, I really haven't gotten a Negan yet. All I've been getting is governor after governor after governor. Like I ain't get a Negan yet. But you know that for me to get a Negan, somebody on the panel got to get their head bashed in. I don't want that. So
we gotta be real talk.
Now fuck with real talk.
It's gonna be the innocent one we all don't want to get head bash, Michael.
Fuck up. You know what? Because he's from Canada. Yeah, they're gonna get him. He's gonna go somewhere being Canadian, and they're gonna fucking get him, bro.
Being
yeah.
Canadian
Well,
is
Gonna go-
crazy.
technically, Glenn was a nice guy. So from me watching the panel all the time, it's gotta be Leo. He's always nice.
Nah, Leo. I would say that Leo is who. There's not a. I would say that Leo is Glenn, but Leo wouldn't have got his head bashed in. He too smart for that. Like Leo, that wouldn't happen. I can't see that happen in the Leo archetype. He too
So you're saying
Chilean
you
for
can
that,
see
bro.
it happen to Michael though?
Yeah, because he's from Canada.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, Michael.
JX said, "Can Morell really beat Benavidez?" I give him 30%. I don't know, man, because the thing is he has the right style, but they're not in the same place. You talking about a dude that has 11 fights. So when the pressure is on and the rounds are progressing, is your engine gonna hold up? Because if he starts pushing you, that could get you tired. That's the reality. That yeah, you got the right style, some of the right tools, but you don't have the right level of experience. You only got 11 fights. That's not a lot.
Will said, poor Mike, he should have tossed that salad.
For real. See, that's what's gonna get his head bashed, and that he wouldn't eat no ass. He'll get in trouble.
That
Gonna get
bitch
in
gonna
trouble.
get mad and just start bashing this shit in.
He's gonna get in deep with the sharks. Bitch gonna hit him over the head with a motherfucking plate. It's gonna be crazy, bro. But yeah, I went live for that shit because I'm like, yo, motherfuckers gotta get it together, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rider of the Storm. It's Michael cause he don't eat it is Michael cause he don't eat ass, bro. Look, he's somewhere right now not eating ass. You can't help him, bro. They'll get him. But yeah, we got Undisputed this weekend. Undisputed. Do we have any Fury people in the building? Nobody has Fury winning that fight?
Oh, because they'd be wrong.
Nah, you know how you got that FA feeling?
Mm-hmm.
I got that Fury feeling, bro.
I think it's possible. I'm not going that way undefeated, but it's like, nah, it's not impossible. Heavyweight is different than other divisions, bro. That's the main thing you always got to remember about heavyweight. Motherfucker hit your ass once, and that was all he needed to do. You know? That's heavyweight. But I'm just not going that way because for me it's illogical. That go back and watch the 9th round. When you was trying to get gully and come forward, what happened? You got caught. So if you're gonna start off like that, well then you gonna get caught. And now you're gonna be fatter than you was in that fight. So
Yeah,
Bro,
I kind of
if you
worried.
go
It's like,
back
how
and
is he
look at
gonna fight for that long?
what Fury was throwing.
say it again.
I'm kind of worried. It's like, how is he gonna fight for what's called that weight for that long?
The thing is that he could get off to a good start if he gets out. Pause, no homo. If he starts hard and fast, he could get Usyk's respect early because Usyk is. I wouldn't call Usyk a slow starter, but he builds. He doesn't throw everything at you in the first round. So if Fury comes out really aggressive and really assertive, he can probably bank those early rounds. But you're gonna get tired. The energy you're gonna put forward to win those early rounds, yeah, you're gonna get tired. And this time when he lands, you may not have the energy to get up because you burned it all in the first fucking couple of rounds. So we'll see.
It's probably gonna come out long and thick, bro.
And hard.
The only thing that worries me about that fight is if you guys remember like the first 5 rounds, Usyk did look shaky, or at least that's what I saw from a fan perspective of just a casual boxing fan. I kind of saw him in shaky legs where I'm like, oh shit, Usyk might get knocked out. And after like the 6-7 rounds, that's when the table started turning. You're like, okay, now Usyk's back. All right, now I was breathing better. I'm like, come on, get this fucker out.
I remember the start of the fight, he looks okay, and in the middle, that's when it starts to look like, Fury's putting punches together. He's going to the body. He's having success. So it's like the first portion of the fight belongs to Usyk. The mid portion of the fight belongs to Fury. Yeah, belongs to Fury.
Yeah.
and the tail end of the mid portion, that's when Usyk cracked. Well, really, I'm gonna say the 8th round because he busted his nose in the 8th round, landed a big counter shot, and then in the 9th, everybody remembers the 9th fucking round. Everybody remember that.
Yo, Jules, do you still have the first live on like back catalog?
No, there's a bunch of lives that I deleted for fear that something might have been said in those lives that could get me flagged, right? So I played it real careful because when I seen that they did what they did to Coach, I was like, yo, there ain't no reason to do that to Coach. Coach just talk about boxing.
They do.
So I was
Somebody,
like,
some of his haters got in and reported him for some.
Yeah, but what could he have said though? Like, what could
I think he said it's like some of the extra stuff on the side. Like, I remember one time he brought in this not a rapper guy, but like one of those like hood street dudes to talk about like Charleston White. I think it was like for some of that stuff, to be honest.
Oh, I don't, like, yeah, we on the boxing shit. Shout out to the coach, my fellow Capricorn coach Malachi, wherever you are, you know what I'm saying, to the knowledge. Shout out to the Illuminati.
Hey, Jules,
compared with.
Do you think?
What,
no, go ahead, Leo.
Compared with Coach, what we say on this live, yeah, we're cooked. We have at least
Leo, I don't know what you're talking about, Leo. We're innocent angels over here.
We were talking about that Olympian with the detectable cock.
Yo,
shit.
Well, there goes this live.
Oh,
I didn't hear that.
With the
and we call
motherfucker,
ourselves a family channel.
no, with the Lego penis that they could attach it and unattach it and put it back in the case.
Yeah, we a family all right here, man.
The retractable penis like Wolverine claws.
She got different variations and shit.
For real, yo. But yeah, man, I mean, like, I don't feel, I just, it's not overly confident because, like I said, with heavyweight, you always want to tread carefully because just in general, and it's always been that way. Heavyweight is a motherfucker.
Hey, is
But
anybody worried about the AI judge?
Nah, because it's not gonna count. It's like a Chris Mannix scorecard. It's not gonna count. They just experimenting.
Okay.
They just experimenting.
What I was gonna ask you.
Did you watch True Gordy over on the Pain game when he rescored the Usyk fight?
No, well, he scored it.
Bro, he rescored it like even wider for Usyk. I think it was like an 8-4.
I mean, that's to be real with you. That's the score that I had. That I'm like, Fury did not win. Fury didn't. Fury didn't win them early rounds because you wasn't doing nothing to win. You just showboating and not actually doing nothing to win rounds. You not doing nothing.
No, I said it after the fight. Like if you stood on your heads on squinted at the rounds with the biggest Fury boner ever, you could get 6-6. But then Usyk wins the knockdown.
If you watch the fight facing the bathroom, then maybe you might get 9-3 Fury. If you facing the bathroom, might get 9-3 Fury. Bro.
If you're watching it from the bathroom mirror,
he said that he didn't talk to his wife in 3 months. That's crazy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he said he no contact with Paris, no contact at all. No fucking.
I was like, he didn't get no ass.
Oh okay. Like, okay. I know I was the Fury guy, but nah, you ain't convinced me you ain't been cheating on the side. No.
I'm saying he in Marbella with them Spanish joints, bro. The musty ones that don't wear deodorant. You know them Spaniard joints. They got hair under their arm. For real, yo. They got that conquistador bitches, yo.
Yeah, they got some
conquistador bitches.
Bitches out here smelling like a whole gym. You know what I'm saying?
No, I meant.
No, hang on now. Yo,
bitch, smell athletic. You know what I'm saying? smell like a
locker room.
Conquistador bitches. No, because I don't know if it's a stigma. Somebody told me this, and it's been with me ever since. Because I've never been to Spain, and I haven't met very many Spaniards. But they told me them motherfuckers stink. They told me that, and I'm like, I can't. That's they told me. I'm like, bro. To be honest with you, I never met nobody from Spain, so I don't know. I don't know nobody. I literally never met nobody from over there. Shout out to Mr. Calderon. I bet AJ in the Fury household though, probably. He probably over there eating his sandwiches and shit, eating his salami and shit. Pause. That did not come out right.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That did not. That's not even what I meant, B.
Well, it may not be what you meant, but it is what you said.
Dude, what's going on over there?
Have for lunch
Yeah.
after this.
You know what I was gonna ask you, Jules, is going back to the fights, right? When he got dropped against Wilder, the very first fight, I didn't see that he was hurt, that he was dropped, but he got up. Do you think on the Usyk fight, when he rocked him real bad, when he dropped him, do you think if the ropes didn't save him, like he actually dropped him, do you think he gets up?
No. If he would have hit, credit to Fury for staying on his feet because it took everything he had to stay on his feet, right? But if he would have fell, you saw him. If he would have fell when he got up, he would have fell again.
Yes,
and the ref would have had to wave it off.
Because after that, I didn't see him get his feet back, like on the Fury versus Wilder 3, where he kept getting knocked down and he kept getting up. After the ninth round, when Usyk dropped him, I never saw him fight back until probably the 12th round after 3 rounds. That's what I saw.
In those Wilder knockdowns, all 4 of them, when he got up, his equilibrium was okay. He had his coordination. But this one, he was hurt. He was really hurt. He's woozy. And if he would have went down, if them ropes don't hold him up,
well,
you can see that. If he goes down, he's not getting up.
Here's the thing, though, with Usyk will still put his punches together with accuracy. With Wilder, even if he hits hard, knocks you down, you know the next 6-7 shots could be these wild swinging things. You can just slightly dodge out of the way, miss by a mile.
Are horrible.
Hey, but
real. Flagged for salami eating. Come on, B.
You said it.
Fuckers is eating salami out here, bro. Fuckers is eating salami out here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I had to tell Chris the other day how they were flaming your ass so bad you had to change your sweater, B.
Yo, I did have to change my sweater. That's some bullshit. Fuck y'all for that. I'm gonna wear that shit tomorrow. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna
Wait, what was
I'm
the
gonna
sweater?
wear that shit tomorrow. With my Rachel Maddow glasses, bro. Motherfucker said the box.
Jesus.
So mad.
Yo, that is mad disrespectful.
Yo, that I ain't gonna lie. That shit was funny as shit though. But yeah, man. They trying to use AI. Hold on, one at a time. They trying to use AI, and it's that is a legitimate concern that the AI would make pro boxing look like the amateurs, bro. It's just gonna be points. You know, how is the AI gonna react to a punch? In other words, can the AI distinguish the power shots from just jabs and shit like that? It's a legitimate concern.
Have you seen Jabba?
You guys notice Big John Fury has been absent?
Like they said, he's still gonna be there, but it's noticeable that he not as talkative. You don't hear a lot about him, right? Not as much as before. It's
I haven't even seen him though. He's.
I don't miss that shit because it's yo, the shit is cringe, bro. It's not fight week for you, John. In other words, it's not your fight week, bro. You know what I mean?
You know, he goes under the radar of another father trainer that, wants the spotlight and shit.
No, I said that shit all the time. They're you another one that's trying to live off of your son name and steal your son thunder because it's not your fight week.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back.
Man, I got the other night, man, on the live. I went to go take a piss. I come back and everybody was gone and shit was over. I was like, "Fuck, man, everybody!"
That's fucking hilarious.
It's true. I was mad too because I was like,
"Get back to an empty fucking panel."
all I could hear was the background music and shit. I'm like, "Is anybody there?"
Okay, press up. How long did you sit there? How long did you sit there, country?
About maybe 30 seconds tops. If that. Then I was gone. I was like, they're out of here.
Some bullshit.
No, fuckers leaving my ass.
Yeah,
The other day when I came back, the live was over. The only thing I could hear was Michael playing video games. Michael was playing something like Black Ops 6, the new.
You could just hear the bullets firing in the background.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
came back and it was World War
In the
II.
background playing zombies.
Yeah, and I told Michael, dude, the live is over. I was like, oh shit, I was playing Black Ops and shit.
Hey, well, at least I wasn't alone in getting got, man.
Good.
Hey, I got on here late. Have I talked about Morell and Benavidez or not?
A little bit, at least from what I've seen. But
It popped up.
Popped up.
it's an interesting fight. It's
I mean,
just not.
Is there
a
anything
pay-per-view
new worth
fight.
talking about?
From that, not really.
It's sad that it's a 50-50 fight, bro. This shouldn't be.
I wouldn't call it 50-50. I'd say it's like
I call it 50-50 based on their last performances. Like they both look ass.
yeah. I thought Morell at least like looked more in control of what he was doing, but yeah.
Sorry, not to cut you off, brother. But I think David just has a lot of like Benavidez. I think he has a lot of questions that are just still unanswered. Like, how strong exactly is your chin? How well are you gonna acclimate to 175? You know what I'm saying? Are you still busting at the seams?
I don't know about
Man,
but
you
he
had a golden
looked a little-
opportunity.
he
You had a
looked
golden
little
opportunity to
bigger.
just say David and complete your sentence, and it would have been the same for both guys.
You know, I was gonna chime into. You know how he went live yesterday, right? And going in regards to what he's saying about David's chin or what is it there to explore, the chick, the British Dominican chick, when she was talking that Munguia hasn't fought anyone or anything like that, it got me thinking. I was like, in this era, excluding all the B plus and A- fighters, I'm like, who really has a freaking resume to see? Oh, is he good or not good in this time era? I'm like that. I think that's something that she completely missed the point.
Morell threw his interim title at Benavidez.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
To me, Morell looked actually just slightly bigger than Benavidez, just slightly.
I feel like it's because he's letting his body grow
He
more
looks
naturally.
more solid in the body. He's definitely more solid. He filled out nicely. He's not saggy.
Right.
It's kind of sad because because even Benavidez, even him moving up, he still looks like skinny fat. Like
Yeah, he got
that Navarrete build right there.
Yeah. He's got like a tie around his waist and a belly.
That's what he looks like. He looks like what's it called? It just reminds me of Navarrete. It's like skinny arms.
That's that Ecuadorian Bigfoot bod, man. I'm telling you.
Nah, he might just be Mexican after all, bro. Shit.
pull up the most Mexican you could think of Navarrete to compare David Benavidez. Huh?
For real? Goddamn. That's
perfect.
I see Mirage in the chitty chat talking about that fucking
said Benavidez 3 times and he popped up.
fucking cause he pushed whatchamacallit. How y'all got that fight? Y'all think David Benavidez is gonna get him?
Or Morell? Maybe.
Yeah.
I got it depends. I just gotta see if Morell's gas tank is a bit better at 75, then maybe he'll pull it out. Actually, no, he will pull it out if it's better. But
Can I answer that for you, brother?
Yeah.
So the reason why I would say that Morell's gas tank is better than Benavidez's at 175 is Morell had to chase his opponent.
Yeah.
And he had to chase him for 12 rounds, and he still was able to ink out a win.
Yeah.
So I would say
And David got tired.
He's not gonna have to chase Benavidez. Therefore, he's not gonna exert as much energy during that fight. So I think his gas tank's gonna be okay.
That's
How bad? Yeah, but the shit is that there's an X factor that Memo's with him again. You know.
yeah,
That's an
but can
X
Memo
factor.
can Memo get pets for his chin though?
Have his titties right.
I mean, like the shit that I heard, man, I don't give a shit. I ain't gonna, it don't, motherfucker don't know. Motherfucking, I heard Ryo was on some shit because of Memo. Right before he fought Chris Colbert for the second time.
Hey,
And I heard
if it works,
Ryo
it
got,
works.
I heard Ryo got sick. He got an infection because of the syringes, and that's a part of the reason he left Jose Benavidez's gym. That's what a motherfucker told me.
You
What a
never know,
motherfucker
it could
told
be
me.
true.
Oh, I know. No, I mean, like, I'll just say this. I know it's true. I know it is. I ain't gonna tell you how I know, but I know.
You think
No.
so? That's the reason why he left Senior?
A part of it. Part of it. Another thing
Other
is,
reason,
Senior is a shit
type
trainer.
trash.
Honestly, yeah.
Like, he's a shit like, bro, you're not gonna go. That's kind of why I'm scared for Diego, because Diego got some tools, man. He's a good fighter. But
Yeah, he needs to get far away from that camp as possible.
I would feel so much better if he went to fucking Robert, bro. Like, Robert will get you a belt,
Robert is
bro.
an elite trainer. Robert Garcia is an elite trainer, bro.
He's gonna get you a belt, either Robert or Manny. They will get you a belt, bro. But you keep fucking with Jose. I don't know, B shit. I don't even understand how you as good as you are.
AJ with Robert, bro. I think AJ was doing great under Robert.
Did all right for that one fight. He did all right. Shout out to Jonathan. Luis, hold on. Luis de Cuba Sr. was talking shit to Benavidez. Really? Why? Louis de Cuba Sr. That's Louis de Cuba's father, for those that don't know. Shout out to Caesar. Mirage and Mike woke up from hearing David's name. Where Mike is low key a Benavidez fan, quiet as kept. He just don't like to, he don't like to say it while he up here, but he got Benavidez bed sheets, bro. Like his whole face is on the court.
Hey, careful, man. You gonna spark a rivalry between him and Mirage, man. That's Mirage's. You better be careful.
Real.
That's his man,
Man,
bro.
that is low key. That may be the gayest thing you've ever said. You was like, he has another man's face on his bed sheets.
For real, yo, he got a Benavidez quilt, bro. When it get cold, he snuggle up. You know, you get cold, you snuggle up, pull Benavidez face closer to his, be like that. You know what I'm saying?
He got the Benavidez Pez dispenser.
Look at
For
the
real,
Mike.
yo.
The response from Mike. He says, "What can I say?"
Motherfuckers know, bro. Motherfuckers know. But
gotta
yeah,
I like when you look at the press conference or the face-off today. You know, he just didn't look too confident to me. I don't know. Benavidez. I don't know why.
I mean, we'll see. You know, we'll see, because upsets happen. That's the reality of it. That the one thing that Munguia fight reminded us is anything can happen. I think it. No, I think it would be. I think it would be. He's the betting favorite. He is the betting favorite.
Morell?
Benavidez.
Benavidez. Yeah.
I just don't view it as an upset if he loses. It's more like a 50-50 to me.
That's because we pay more attention than the average person, though. The average person outside looking in, David Benavidez is the favorite. Yeah, that's who they think is gonna win.
I would put money on Morell if the fight was in Riyadh. But if it's a PBC, you know, most likely if it has to go to decision, it'll probably go to Benavidez.
Yeah, absolutely. No, and I'm with you on that. That if it goes to the cards, they're gonna give it to Benavidez. David Morell's only chance is to knock him out. Like, yeah, you got to. They're not gonna give you a decision, bro. You Cuban.
This butt fucker came out of nowhere too.
Jerry said La Guerra del Fuego. Someone say Benavidez, bro. I don't know what the fuck he did that y'all are so impressed. I'm flabbergasted that anybody could be that excited about David Benavidez, bro. I still don't get that shit. What the fuck did he do?
That's it.
He throws a lot of punches, and Mexicans like that.
Who's the bigger fan, Mirage or Jerry?
Bro, I would have thought that Navarrete would have had support. If anybody deserves that kind of adulation, it's Navarrete. I don't know what the fuck David did to get this kind of loyalty.
He was on Canelo's weight.
I guess, yeah. That's the appeal.
That's a big help, because even I think Valdez has more fan support than Navarrete. At least where I was from Southern Cali.
Shout out to Real G. What Morell is a boxer puncher. That's why he struggled with Kalajic.
Hey, speaking of upsets, wasn't Senior training that one up and coming prospect? Damn, I forgot his name. He lost. Damn, I forgot his name.
I know the middleweight, the southpaw, the middleweight, the young one.
Damn,
what the fuck was his name, bro? The southpaw, right? The one that.
Yeah.
Fuck is his name, man? Elijah Garcia.
Elijah Garcia.
Oh, he was training Elijah Garcia.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's his senior training? That
And he
explains so
lost.
much, bro. Because you know it's the first thing everything said about Elijah there, like, bro, he's fun to watch, but he can't defend shit. He couldn't defend any single punch that came towards him.
Bro, Kyron Davis made him look like he never boxed before, bro.
It was that bad?
It was, yo, you didn't see that shit?
Nah.
Bro, yo. And
I don't
he's
think there's
staying.
yeah.
The other thing I heard about him is from somebody that's in the know is he's another guy that has fat camps, that he's not disciplined, that your whole camp is basically about you making a weight. Other than that, you're not really working on nothing and doing nothing. You just try to make the weight.
Exactly. Like I see it in the camp that maybe they're just too lenient. Like, oh, okay, you ain't gotta run today, or oh, you ain't got a fight lined up, you ain't gotta train. Like, nah, bro, get out there and do it.
And his corner's fucking Jose, bro.
Yeah.
Speaks for himself.
The way that I have it, Benavidez winning is if he actually does have a chin. Morell doesn't punch as strong as 168. So by output alone, I do have Benavidez, but we're going on ifs that we don't know what he actually has.
You know what the shit is? It's actually a good fight. It's just that it shouldn't cost that. But it is. Do I like that fight? Yeah, that's a good fight. To me, that should be a regular Showtime fight if they still had Showtime. But to pay $80 for that, and then you look on that undercard, it's like, yo, this shit is nuts, bro. Isaac Cruz off a loss. Wow. Fisheye Figueroa. Jesus Ramos. Like, yo, y'all dudes is crazy, bro. $80? Wow.
10 years in the business, and PBC is finally giving us two undefeated fighters fight each other, bro.
It is
But
a
a
good
shitty
fight.
undercard.
It is a good fight. In fairness, I would say that this is a fight on the level of Wilder versus Ortiz 1, right? And
Yeah.
when they made it, it wasn't a pay-per-view, if you remember. It wasn't a pay-per-view, it was a regular Showtime fight. They did about over 1 million viewers on Showtime, which, remember, Showtime is a premium cable network. So over 1 million viewers to them is big. That's real big for them. And they did great numbers with that fight. And I feel like this fight is like that fight. That no, it's not pay-per-view worthy, but it is a good fight. Yeah, it is. Because some crazy shit might happen.
It's a perfect fight to stream illegally.
I don't know. I feel like, yeah, like what he said, like fights like this kill boxing because this is a bad fight. No, but it's like
that number's gonna break illegal stream records, bro.
But go ahead, Ray. Go ahead, Ray.
No, that's what I mean though. It's like fights like this. This is what kills boxing because is it a good fight? Cool, but it's a kind of fight where it's like it would be really cool if people could just see it for free and it'd be like, man, boxing's really cool. Instead, maybe a couple people gonna see it on stream.
This is like a great fight for like Fox for Showtime as a main event or a co-main event to Usyk Fury.
But Leo, what we always say that to get two guys like this to fight each other at the PBC, they're gonna want so much money. Well, now they're doing it out of necessity, but essentially that's the root of the problem. That consider, Dennis Berinchyk is not just undefeated; he's a champion. Keyshawn Davis is about to fight him in February, right? Not a pay-per-view. That's a title fight for a full title. This shit is for a baby belt. Y'all motherfuckers really fighting for a Happy Meal belt, and that's a pay-per-view. Why? Why?
Exactly.
60,000 pay-per-view buys. I say 60,000 maybe.
Yeah. Honestly, that's the neighborhood.
Mike Tyson called him the Mexican Monster one time.
Fucking
if you
ridiculous.
buy that fight, you're Rube. You're straight up Rube.
And you know that I might buy it, right, Virtuoso? You know,
Yeah,
my
to
dumb
make the
ass might.
revenue from the stream.
Yeah, because it's an investment. I invest that 80 to get back 160. I'll get that. That's a light 160.
In your case, because you go live. In your case, because you have a channel, like, yeah, get it. Like we're gonna be watching with you, even if us were illegally streaming it because $80 is not worth it. I'll drink a beer with you while watching you scream to a knockout.
And I'll buy some beers that night. I'll definitely buy some beers for that one. Mr. Calderon says Benavidez won't last at Nelo's camp. They don't tolerate. Yo, you know what I found out? That video's from 2017, bro. That shit was old. I seen it today. That shit was from 2017. Shout out to Domo. Yeah, what's going on with David Benavidez and trying to train at the Reynoso gym or something? I know he was trying to replace Jose earlier. I looked at the video again. That video with Adriana Sports with the big ass titties. That shit is old, bro. That shit is wow old. Like you could tell because David is skinny in the video. His face is all skinny and shit.
Wow.
Hey, did you see Steve Kim's tweet the other day?
No, what he said?
He said something about one fighter might pull out of a future fight, and what?
Somebody said pull.
Pull out of a fight. Pull out of
a fight, bro. He didn't say pull out of a cooch. He said pull out of and what the fuck we gotta pause because a motherfucker pulling out a bitch. Like, yes, you pull the fuck out the bitch and nut on her back, bro. Fuck is the fuck?
I do the belly button.
That too. Breadman today, Plant trained to hold versus Monstro. Bro, you could say that weak ass shit. Trevor McCumbee knocked that man down. David did. Motherfucker, it hasn't sunken in for people yet. Yeah, Trevor McCumbee has a knockdown on Caleb Plant. Why don't David? Ain't you a monster? Big Mexican monster.
David was mad, but Plant was holding on for dear life.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. They're like, so y'all never heard of breaking the clinch? Creating space? Y'all never heard of that? In all y'all years?
Clearly hasn't.
Plant held Canelo too, so what are we doing here, bro? I watched that fight back.
We making excuses, Ray. That's what we gotta do for David. We gotta make excuses, bro.
Hey, Jules. Jonathan Lamberna says that Cuba Senior was talking mad shit when the Broad was asking both David's questions.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta see that. Can you tag me to that, Jonathan, on Twitter? Just DM me the shit. I wonder why he would be talking shit.
Well, I mean, he is a Cuban.
True.
Morell's Cuban.
True.
Did y'all see that whole shit? Berlanga said that Munguia fucked up the bag.
Nah, he didn't fuck up the bag. Yo lo dije en el video que I uploaded that I'm about to upload. Que if anything, that makes that fight more spicy. Porque to me, it was a foregone conclusion that Munguia was gonna knock your ass out, bro. Now, at least that he seems a bit more beatable, the fight is spicier. It's spicier now. You know that, hey, maybe Edgar has a chance.
Yeah, I would say, what's it called? The fight is now what people used to pretend it would be. Because I remember people would be like, nah, but Edgar, he could hit Munguia really hard and knock him out. And I was like, that will never happen. Munguia is going to murder that man. And now I'm looking like it like, hey, maybe if a dude with 4 knockouts could do it.
Right?
And by the way, people like to say like, oh, he's 4 knockouts, but he was fighting good competition. No, he was not. That dude was fighting straight cans going the distance.
Bro, that dude was fighting French rickshaw drivers, bro. He's fighting French taxis.
he was fighting drivers. He was fighting 0-4 dudes in his like 9
French rickshaw drivers.
Bro, I was saying this shit yesterday.
Come on, man.
I was saying this yesterday. I want to see Munguia fight the other guys. It's going to be entertaining.
I still want to see that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I want to see him fight Plant, Berlanga. I want to see him fight all those dudes, man.
Yo, the shit is maybe it's the Mexican in me. Maybe it's the Tijuana in me, but I still have him beating Edgar. I'm sorry. Like, Edgar is ass, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah. He's ass, bro. I'm sorry.
He didn't win one single fucking round.
Hey,
I'm sorry. I don't think that French dude, right? That French dude, look, he just found the strongest punch that a French fighter ever threw in their life. And good for him, right?
Wait, no. Technically, Mobili is French.
That's true. That is true. He is. Well, he's Canadian too, though, ain't he? Right? He Canadian.
Nah, I'm just playing. He's like a Canadian, African, French guy. Like he's got like 3 nationalities.
No KOs yet. Plant suffered. I mean, like you keep saying that, but even Caleb said he didn't have to go to the hospital after he fought David. He said that. Like, I don't know why y'all exaggerate. I don't know what the point of it is, to be real. Like, he is what he is. Y'all just want him to be more than that. David is what he is, y'all. Like, I don't see nothing special about that dude. Like, you big guy to throw a lot of you a bigger version of Burchell. You a bigger Burchell.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, but
Burchell was on.
No, Burchell. Let me tell you something. Burchell had a resume. His win over Miura was better than any fucking win David has. Like,
yeah.
The fuck?
It was a worn out Miura.
I'm just saying that's more than fucking David did, because that's how little David did. You don't got nobody like what? Andre Durrell? Fuck out of here.
No, but Julius, what about the sparrings?
Oh well, in fairness, even though I don't want to take credit away from Oscar, but I have it on very good authority that Burchell was super duper sick in the camp for Valdez. It was hard to get down to the weight. It was a nightmare scenario. So it's like I do factor that into it. They're like, yo, if the dude was killing himself, credit to Oscar, man, because I thought you was gonna get your ass beat. Credit to Oscar. I picked Burchell to win that fight. I was like, bro.
I was talking about David Benavidez' sparring stories. What about don't you take that in consideration?
I need to because he has the legendary sparring stories and shit. It's like, man,
don't forget, he's Spark Golovkin.
He did.
Jules, if that was a nightmare scenario for Burchell, then what happened to him after the fact? Because he still kept losing.
No, he's ruined. I mean, you can't get hit like, bro. The shit is that he could have had a nightmare camp, or maybe you stayed at the weight too long. But the way that Oscar knocked you out, bro, yeah, you are ruined, bro. That motherfucker rearranged your bookcase, bro. Like all your shit in there. It's crazy.
Nah, you know what it is? Remember what we said about Lopez, where you're like, yo, after he gets knocked out, he's gonna look completely different. That's what happened to Burchell. He just psychologically just wasn't there when he fought Nakasila. I was watching, I was like, the fuck is he jabbing and moving for?
You know that's one of my highlights for 2020. I can't wait till see Teofimo get knocked out, bro. That's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, you guys gotta remember that what's his face? Burchell. I was following that fighter a lot. He actually got COVID, the one that infected the lungs. And then right after that, it was like a year and a half that he got into the Valdez fight. And then
that's what Valdez, I was told, that he caught COVID. That's what I was told.
And then Valdez's next fight, he got caught with PEDs. So I was like, a COVID Burchell versus a PED Valdez makes perfect sense for a beautiful knockout.
Boy, you know, and that's the other.
I mean, that's just a what if. No,
but it's not out of line. It's not out of line.
Defense.
Honestly, Oscar did because I don't want it to be a thing where I'm salty. I'm not salty. Oscar, I thought you were gonna get fucking killed. I remember everything I said, that you and Scott Quigg had World War III, basically.
Yes.
Scott Quigg broke your jaw, bro.
Oh yeah.
Scott Quigg. So I'm like, if you gotta fight Burchell, I thought he was gonna get killed. So I don't want to take credit.
Joe
right?
Also break his jaw?
No, Burchell didn't break his jaw.
I must be fucking confused.
You know what's wild now that I think about it? Burchell was really on that way to, I wouldn't say like a legendary status, but he was damn near close to like 10 defenses at like super featherweight, bro.
Yes.
Like all that shit.
He's still fighting, right? He's still fighting. He's at lightweight. He's still fighting.
And I mean, hey, everybody needs money, but that's the best we can say, bro.
We should find another way to get money.
Bro, he's fighting the same way Machado is still fighting.
Yo, I heard that name in a minute, B. Alberto Machado. I remember Andrew Concio beat the shit out of him 2 times.
Bro, you know what I remember? I remember I looked and I was watching him fight Angel Fierro, right? And I was like, hey, man, he's looking good at lightweight. Then he got knocked out like 2 rounds later, bro. I damn near brought a tear to my eye.
Bro, Machado, he can't take a shot, bro. Just so we are clear, your take is Benavidez beats the man he was ducking at 2-1-2-5. He won't fight Bivol, better Bev winner. If he does, he will lose. I'll say this. I don't think he's gonna fight the winner of Better Be versus Bivol. I'm convinced that won't happen. I don't see that at all. As far as him ducking, I can only tell you what I told you before. His promoter's the one that started that. He said last year, yo, we got a signed contract for David to fight David Morell. Then David Benavidez came out and said, yo, that's fake news. So if people were under the impression that he was ducking, that's why. You acting like motherfuckers pulling shit out the sky. Like, that's literally what happened. That's where all that started. And you only probably fighting him now because you can't fight Jesse Hart in the main event. Imagine that, Jesse Benavidez versus Hart, $80. Are you fucking crazy? You crazy for this shit?
Hell no.
You fucking crazy, yo. So I mean, like, I don't know. I still don't know what the obsession is, dog. Like, I don't know what credit they want people to give him. I just don't know.
Yeah, it's almost like David Benavidez debuted when Canelo was in the division.
Right?
It has been a while since David Benavidez has been in the.
He has been a professional boxer for a decade. A decade. You understand that shit? That means you see all this shit that Inoue is doing, and him and Inoue is damn near the same age. Like, you could compare him to other people that I think Usyk debuted after David Benavidez as a professional.
Nah,
I think he
that's
did.
fucking crazy.
I think he did. I think Usyk did, because David has been a professional boxer for 10 years. Like, bro, your resume is not that different from Arnold Barboza's, bro. It ain't that different.
Damn.
Nah,
it ain't that different.
Come on.
Oh, I take it back. I was gonna say no, but
disrespectful.
what's it called? Arnold Barboza just be Jose Ramirez, so like it really isn't that far.
It's not that different. And I'm like, you understand, for you to have been a boxer for 10 years, and what's his best win?
Caleb?
No, I would say it's. Would you say Volzdik or Caleb?
I would
Caleb.
say no. I'll give Vozdik. I'll say yes. I'll say
But
Vozdik.
wasn't more Caleb more active though? Like sorta.
No, because Vozdik was fighting, but he was fighting like tune-up dudes. But he was fighting though. Like, he wasn't like a year off. He had like 2 or 3 tune-up dudes. They wasn't really that good. Like Ricard Bolotniks and shit like that. Like, dudes like that, but he wasn't inactive though. It wouldn't be fair to say he was inactive.
It's just when I saw that fight, I was like, something felt so off out of Vozdik. I'm like, are you old already, or what the fuck's going on?
So look at yo, I think he threw I ain't gonna say what I think, because motherfucker gonna call me a hater. I ain't gonna say
I'll tell you, I think he threw the fight.
Hang on.
That's how I thought.
Benavidez debuted in August of 2013. Usyk debuted November later that year.
That's even worse.
Yeah, where does the time go, bro? Where does it?
2-time undisputed champion. Wow.
Do you understand that this dude has? And the thing is that it's not because there weren't people to fight. You were in a stacked super middleweight before Canelo got there. You were in a stacked super middle. Zerto's there. George Groves is there. James DeGale is there. Jose Skataki's there. Caleb Plant is there. Callum Smith is there. Billy Joe Saunders is there. It's like, what the fuck were you doing all this time,
and then Uskategi, freaking DeGale, Eubanks Jr. and freaking Plant were in the same. We're with the PBC.
Right, exactly. At that time, Eubank was with the PBC. He fucking fought Matt Korobov.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck were you doing for the last 10 years, bro? Shout out to Jonathan. I posted it on Twitter. Benavidez threatened Senior. I'm about to go watch that later. Jules, does Benavidez? No, I don't think he beats either of them. I said that already. I don't think he beat either of them dudes. Shout out to Domo. Almost 12 years laughing my ass off. Debuted in 2013. 1 defense, 0 unifications at 1 weight. What the fuck is there? I literally don't know, Domo. I honest to God, I don't know what the obsession is. I be feeling
the youngest champion in division history.
I really be feeling like at this point they only doing it like as a troll. Like, y'all just trolling with this motherfucker. Like, there is nothing to be impressed about, bro. Somebody look up, when did Inoue debut? When did he debut?
He debuted in October the year before, 2012.
But that's still a god. That motherfucker had time to become a champion at 4 weights, undisputed in 2, defend the undisputed 2-3 times. All in the time it's taken David to unify 1 belt. That's crazy, bro.
Which he never did.
Shout out to Mr. Calderon. David Benavidez is going for undisputed word, right? That dude is gonna pick up.
Interim. You want to be interim.
Watch him fight for the EBU title next, bro. Watch him fight for the EBU.
Can you imagine? And in this quarter, the undisputed interim champion of the world.
Shit is so ridiculous. Yo, shit is so ridiculous now.
That shit would be hilarious if somebody did that, man.
Do they have an interim lineal?
Yo, no, I wouldn't be surprised.
They gotta have one.
You know he might fight for the British Commonwealth title. I wouldn't be surprised. Bro.
You know what? Fuck all that. He's interim number one.
That dude. Listen. Listen. If you watch a David Benavidez fight, you are literally gonna see 3 interim titles he carry around everywhere, bro. Like he got like 3 of them. Shit. It's like, why do you have so many WBC titles, bro?
Dude,
you know what
I
I'm
want to see him go undisputed in the interim category, man. That'd be great.
He gonna be the undisputed regional Commonwealth British EBU champion, bro. Like he gonna pick up every other belt, but the real shits.
Man, if he actually managed to do that, that'd like barely a step up from Devin Haney's lawsuit. Like, wow, you a whole ass bitch.
Man, I don't see why they think that as complicated as they make things. It's like, even if you like David the fighter, right? Separate David the fighter from his promoter, from Samson Lukowicz. It's like, it should be obvious to you that he's not gonna fight the winner of Better Beef and Bivol. It should be obvious to you. Like, yeah, you think Samson is gonna truck him off the Riyadh season? Really? You think that's gonna... Yo, keep hope alive then, bro. If you think that's gonna happen, all right. I hope it does. I hope it does, because I would love to see him fight those people. But I don't think none of that shit gonna happen. You go to Riyadh season, you gonna end up like Jared Anderson. That's what's gonna happen to you, bro. Oh, it's always the American fighters that's getting their ass beat at Riyadh season. In case y'all ain't noticed, like, we don't do good at Riyadh season, bro. Wilder lost, Jared lost, Ray Savage lost, Ammo lost. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, man. Shit. If you think he gonna go.
If you think about it, David Benavidez's career has been it's kind of crazy because they put you with a vacant title. You have to have 2 fights with the same dude. And after that, they put you Abney Gilderman as your mandatory. How the fuck does even happen?
And then try to make
they put the
I
shit
don't
on
even.
Canelo.
they tried to make it Canelo's fault. It's like, bro, Avni was there for David, bro. They put him there for David. Jerry said, "You better never let him." I mean, for what, bro? You gonna do like a Ric Flair impression or something, bro? I'm old. I don't like all that yelling. Like I'm old, bro. I'm about to turn 42.
And remember something about Abney Gilderman. That motherfucker failed at a drug test.
Listen, he loses to Andre Durrell, gets popped for PEDs, and they still found a way to make him David's mandatory. I don't even. And then after that, because Fat Boy blows the weight. Yeah, let's make all of this Canelo's fault. Like, y'all motherfuckers is cartoon characters, bro.
WBC making everything they can to
I'm gonna go a step further. I think. You know what? I think he's gonna challenge Ryan Sosisky for that WBC belt. They might fuck around and do that shit too.
Virtuoso, I'm telling you right now, and this is the thing. If he did this, I wouldn't be mad about it because it's still a great fight. It's still a great fight to me. I think he will move up and fight Zerto. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. That's a good fight. Like,
we serious about that?
Nah, this Zerto will fuck him up, bro.
No, it's not. But... No. But the thing is that I'm at a point where it's like, look, man, I don't think this motherfucker gonna fight Better Beef or Bivol. But if you fight Zerto, yeah, I'll take it. Like, yeah, it's okay. I'll take that.
Okay. If you go, yeah, I know what you mean now.
I'll take it. You know, like it's not like really. I know why you looking at Zerto. I know why your daddy said that because Zerto lost to Bivol. You not beating Bivol, bro. You not, bro. You not. And you not beating Better Beef. You don't got it for them dudes. Motherfuckers, no. You don't got it for neither of them. But you could probably, you thinking, well, Zerto did lose to Bivol, and I had a sparring session with Bivol, so
I don't think he's that retarded though.
I'm saying, bro, have you seen his father? Have you heard his father talk?
That's a level of stupid shit that I can't understand though. Like, obviously the spar that's the world's greatest reach. You comparing yourself not even to the other dude, but the dude that he got lost to, that you beat in sparring.
They underestimate in certain shit. That like one thing I've noticed about Zerto, and this is before he made the change that he has. That dude is durable, bro. I've in the over 40 something fights that he's had. I could count on one hand, and I don't even need all my fingers to count how many times I've seen him buzzed. And it was really only once, Usyk Gonzalez. Other than that, I never seen him down, and I never seen him really hurt. The only dude I seen that buzzed him, that he was kind of woozy for a second, was Usyk Gonzalez at 175. That dude is durable, bro.
He is.
Yeah, I don't remember that fight because Gonzalez headbutt the shit out of Zerto at one time. Straight to the chin. That shit was crazy. I thought that shit was going to knock. Everyone could get knocked the fuck out by that, and Zerto took it with no problem.
That dude is durable, bro. And more, what he's showing at cruiserweight is, hey, he could hold a shot at cruiserweight. He could, yeah. Chris got in with a couple of good ones, and he out that shit. Like, now, I don't know if he can hold a shot from Jai, but we'll see. Domo said, y'all remember they tried to make the Usyk fight after he popped dirty, and they had to cancel that fight from the backlash. Yeah, I remember that. But that was after Usyk was not IBF champion. What I'm saying is that so many belts and so many champions have come and gone at 168 while you were there. What the fuck were you doing, bro? What are you doing? Shout out to Jerry. If you a boxing fan, you should at least respect what, bro? That dude, that's I don't know, like that shit got to be some kind of a troll or something. Like,
Minister Fair,
they act like the weirdest thing is they act like we're holding him to a standard that we don't hold nobody else to, bro. We expect all these champions to unify, bro. Like the same shit we saying about him, we would say about anybody else in that situation. Caesar said, if you a true boxing fan, you would not be on an interim champion. For real. That's like a motherfucker that get left back in the 12th grade 3 times. That's David. That motherfucker got a whole beard with a book bag on, like, bro.
You fucking Adam Sandler.
You get the fuck out of here, bro. Stop fucking these young bitches.
Bro. I mean, they're on the trajectory in a career. Him and Gervonta Davis. It's like the same trajectory. It's the PBC thing.
Yeah. Like I don't like this is not some crazy shit. If Keyshawn win a belt, for example, yes, I'm expect Keyshawn to unify. Simple. You know what I mean? Any guy win a belt, yeah, I'm expecting you to unify. Simple. And if I see that a guy has been in a weight for like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, it's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing, bro? How could you have been there that long and you ain't unified with nobody? Then what the fuck were you doing?
Shit, at least Spence unified. Shit.
For real, honestly, yeah, that's something that you could give him. That look, he ducked the shit out of Crawford, but at least he unified the division.
Yeah,
at least he did that.
It was against Danny and Sean though, but I mean, he did it.
No, it was against what's it called, Sean and
Ugas.
Yeah, no,
Ugas.
Oh yeah,
he just fought Danny just because. Yeah.
Fucking Danny Garcia, bro.
Who does have a better resume, Tank or Benavidez?
I'll be fair to Tank. I'll be fair in this sense. Leo Santa Cruz is a bigger scalp than any. Leo is a bigger scalp and a more accomplished fighter than anybody David fought. And I know we think what we think about Leo, but he was a 4-division champion, so that does make him more accomplished than anybody
I would say
that David
Pedraza
fought.
Also when he fought Pedraza. Yeah,
that's a quality win. That is a quality win.
But that was Jules. Listen, in January that will have been 10 years.
Bro, which administration was that? The Clinton administration? Yo, shit is a long time ago, bro. That was a long time ago, dog. Like, god damn, it's been that long? Shit.
No, you know why people give David a
He didn't have a
pass?
chest tattoo.
It's
He didn't have a
because
neck
like
tattoo back then.
people still look at David as like this dude that's been like wronged by the system and like everything was against them. And it's like I think a lot of people just came on the train like what's it called late or something, because I remember this dude getting a title shot up for the WBC when he didn't even deserve to be near that title.
Honestly, yeah, I remember that Badu Jack had vacated the WBC. You remember James DeGale? That was a great fight, by the way. Like, I'll give the PBC that there was a time, there was a brief moment where they did try. It was very brief because problems started early. But James DeGale versus Badu Jack was a great fight. IBF, WBC unification match. It's just y'all didn't do the rematch. Y'all should have y'all should have did the rematch, dog. That if any fight y'all did deserve the rematch, it was that one. You know, but he vacates the BC, he goes up to light heavyweight. David is in position, you know. Shit is crazy.
Okay, let me ask you this, since I basically started watching boxing when the PBC rolled on, right? Mm-hmm. Would you say the PBC killed American boxing, or was it already dying and they just put a nail in the coffin?
It's both. Here's why it's both. HBO and Peter Nelson saw what's going on. And that's not the PBC's fault. Boxing being on premium cable networks was killing boxing slowly already, because back when cable was the shit, everybody didn't have the premium channels. Everybody didn't have HBO. Everybody didn't have Showtime. But that's where American boxing ended up primarily. You lost boxing on terrestrial television and basic cable. So for many, many years, even though big fights were happening, and I'm talking about even in the Roy Jones Jr. era, even in the Mayweather era, you wouldn't think so because money was still flowing and money was being made. But in reality, that cut the audience down. Boxing primarily being on premium cable, yes, that cut it down little by little, and little by little it caused the audience to shrink. So that's one problem, where the PBC was a big contributor to the problems that you see in American boxing now, is that you drove away terrestrial networks that were trying to invest. You drove away NBC. That would have been major. If that would have worked out, you would have had big time boxing on terrestrial television where it's supposed to be. But the way y'all did it, y'all fucked that up. Y'all fucked up Fox, and then y'all fucked up Showtime. So now the broadcasters, boxing look like some shit like, nah, we not fucking with that shit. We not, because most of the time we not gonna get what we want anyway. If you couldn't deliver for NBC or Fox or Showtime, how the fuck you gonna deliver for us?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the other thing was
this comment sounds suspect as fuck, dude. Look at that.
Benavidez will shut the channel down. Bud versus LDB. I don't know what he's talking about.
No, I don't get. But the other thing is that premium cable companies, they were trying to corner the market and started to overpay these fighters, and year by year, the prices went increasing because boxing at one time was a hot commodity. I understand that they try to corner the market because people was watching it, but at one point it wasn't marketable. So the next step was putting the fights on pay-per-view, and little by little, fights that didn't belong on pay-per-view ended on pay-per-view to
like Ward versus Kovalev. That was. Yeah. People don't look at that as an earmark the way that they should. That Ward versus Kovalev was very much a fight that HBO tried to build into something. But when they put it out, it only did about 175, I think it was, or 150,000 homes. That was for the effort that they put into that. And the effort that they put into Andre Ward's career, you know, to try to make him a Mayweather kind of guy or whatever, they didn't get nothing back out of that. They didn't get nothing back out of that shit.
Damn, but I sure
my
do.
My favorite story on that.
Days.
My favorite story on the failure of Andre Ward was he had a big fight in his hometown against who was the guy who moved down from light heavyweight?
Chad
Dawson.
Dawson.
Chad Dawson. And a month later, Triple G outsold him on a pay-per-view in a bigger arena against a nobody.
That's what it and you know, because we beat this drum all the time. But it needs to be said that for boxing to go back to the way it was, one, the prices have to come down. We're not talking about the customers, we talking about the fighters. Motherfucker, 2, 3, like y'all motherfuckers is crazy. You crazy. So and the way that will happen is the only way that I could see that happening viably is if the fighters are foreign. Because the American fighters want the fucking moon and the stars. But if the fighters are foreign, you might be able, you know, I'm not trying to be fucked up, but you might be able to get them to work for cheap. But it needs to go back to being that way. There's a lot of guys getting $1 million that should be getting 500. Yes. Yes.
That's the one thing that I don't like about Turkey. How the fuck are you gonna give Shakur $6 million, bro?
Yeah.
That's a disaster waiting to happen because now he's going to want that all the time.
And by the way, Jules, I love how you said 500,000 like that was chump change. Like $500,000.
No, because because they're trying to turn the median number for what a guy should get, a guy with a belt, you know. They're trying to turn the median number into $1 million, and it should not be. There are guys with belts that I think shouldn't be getting more than $325,000. You know how Yanni Beck has 2 belts. You understand that shit? He has 2 belts.
200K
right?
for last fight, right?
The pot was 325. He didn't even get 325. The pot was 325. But that's real, like, my dude. Unless you selling tickets, what we talking about? Unless you selling tickets, what you think you just supposed to get $1 million off a general principle? No. It need to be like that for everybody.
That's why, you know, and
that's what Brian Norman is not understanding.
Exactly.
I'm like, if you can sell out the State Farm Arena, okay, then you could probably flap your gums about what your earning potential is.
Look at Keyshawn. Keyshawn, they put him in Virginia. He headlines his own show. He sells about 10,000 tickets. He can get $1 million. Give him $1 million. But if you can't do that, the median, who mic is that?
I don't know.
No,
if you can't do shit, like even Shakur to a lesser extent, if he's fighting in New Jersey, he could get you about between 6,000 and 8,000 tickets sold, or close to 10,000 tickets sold. So you could say, okay, this is a 7-figure fighter. Keyshawn is, but it got to be in the ticket sales. Whereas a lot of these other cats, like your Brian Norman or your Amon Testanionis to a lesser extent, or your Mario Barrios to a lesser extent, y'all dudes, like, y'all probably think, oh, I'm supposed to get a minimum of $1 million. Fuck. And that needs to change. And the only way it's going to change is there are foreign fighters that will fight for less than that because they're fighting for the opportunity. The way it's supposed to be, that it's not a given that you're supposed to get $1 million. It's never supposed to be a given. Like, the fuck?
Foreign fighters? Shit, isn't Stanionis from a fucking...
Yeah, but he been hanging at the PBC, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
They infected his brain with the T virus, bro.
Saying some stupid shit like, hey, I could draw a bunch of people to Latvia.
He
then
literally
do it right now.
He's in Lithuania. I am athlete. I draw. Like, bro, if that was the case, then you would be fighting in fucking Lithuania, bro.
Okay, his mom just told him to take the trash out.
That motherfucker, like, he doing that shit where he goes somewhere else and start lying, brother. You moved into your mother house because you ran out of money. That's who you are in Lithuania, like, motherfucker. In the year that followed the Virgil Ortiz fights collapse, he ran out of money, so he had to move back with his mother. In the year that followed, and then after that year passed, he had a fight earlier this year with who? With Gabriel Maestre, I think it was. It was either Gabriel Maestre or somebody. But in between that fight and the Virgil Ortiz fights collapse, yeah, that motherfucker had to go back to his mother house.
I don't know. You can't talk like that being a broke nigga, to be honest.
$1.7 million.
Stupid shit, bro. And I'm just waiting. Like, I'm just waiting because like Boots is fucked up. Like his shit, yeah, like your shit is fucked up. Part of it is your fault though. But at the same time, it's like, yo, the Normans, what might happen is maybe they get Teofimo. Maybe. I don't even know. Because Teofimo's a fucking moron.
Who you
It's like
talking about, Brian Norman?
Yeah, because he
Nah, I
got the
don't think so.
WBO super status
I'm gonna keep it
and
real, bro. It seems like Tio is giving him that Arnold Barboza treatment.
you think so?
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see him come out. Somebody just say, "Yo, why you not fighting Brian Norman?" And he's just like, "That nigga trash."
But let's be
I'm
real.
like,
But let's be real. Who is Tio gonna fight them? Gotta
he's
fight
trying to
somebody
fight
though.
Boots, bro. He gonna keep trying.
Come on, come on, come
I
on.
guarantee you, he gonna keep trying, bro.
The shit is
Hold on.
he has
What
to
unification?
actually fight somebody, bro. Like
What unification is?
Hang on, Jules. Does he have to fight someone? Like, he is a stupid enough man to just do this for the rest of his life, and everyone go, okay, yeah, we're
Bro,
gonna
he
get
got
there.
the shit is he got bills too, dog. That's the shit. It's not like he ain't got bills. He going at some point he gonna have to fight somebody.
He got that Bud Light check.
No, that motherfucker probably thinks they're suggestions.
The only thing he's fighting right now is his own damn sanity.
So we're gonna get that Claggett rematch, bro.
Wait, hold on. Was he in the garbage
Oh my
man?
god!
That's what happened. He joined the sanitation department. Remember that video?
Yeah, he did say he was going to join the sanitation department in New York to like take out the. No, in all seriousness, look, nobody really. I don't expect that he's going to fight Boots personally. I think that's all whatever. That's just whatever and whatever. But like at some point, you will have to fight someone. You're gonna have to fight somebody because you do got bills to pay. You do got mouths to feed. You're gonna have to fight someone. I'm thinking, maybe he'll fight Brian, right? He not staying at 140.
I was just about to ask. So is he not gonna stay at 40? 47 it is?
The shit is you got Catterall on one end of it and Barboza, who he never wanted, on the other end of it.
I still can't believe they caught that motherfucker saying, "Please don't let me fight that bum." Like, bro, come on, dog.
That dude is embarrassing, bro.
Like, come on, man.
That dude is embarrassing, but it's like he's painted into a corner because you don't want to unify 140. You don't want to unify. Well, all right, then what the fuck you gonna do then, bro?
What the? Is somebody in a warehouse?
I'm sorry, that was me. I'm actually working. Sorry.
But yeah, like at some point he gonna have to fight somebody, dog. Like you can't just do interviews all next year, bro. You got bills too. You got car note, T-Mobile, got Instacart bill, fucking Netflix payment, all that shit.
You know what would be a good step up for 147?
Say it again.
Oh, my idea would be for Tio, if he's gonna move up to 145, a good solid test, get Alexis Rocha.
That makes sense. Like that's not a bad fight, to be real with you. Teofimo versus Rocha. That's not a bad fight.
Rocha's not gonna ask for a lot because he's not he's like kind of like a nobody, but a somebody in a way.
That's not a bad fight. I could go for that. I could go for that. Lopez versus Rocha. I could go for that.
So you got Lopez, Haney, and Garcia all going up to 47. Someone's gonna snatch up Blair Cobbs, bro.
Probably, it's probably gonna be Ryan.
Oh, Golden Boy, right?
I could see that.
The pre-fight interviews that are going to be unbearable.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. I think Theo, look, there are a bunch of fights that make sense from a monetary perspective. For Devin, for Theo, for all these guys that are like controversial, for say the least. And if we are talking about Theo not fighting, there is a reason he hasn't had at least another fight after the Claggett fight. It's because of the money. He doesn't want to fight for X amount of money. So I think he's waiting for Ryan or maybe Devin. Something that is really going to move the needle. But if we are talking about him defending his belt, he's not going to fight the winner of Jack
No, absolutely not. He's not going to fight Claggett. He's not going to fight Catterall. It's like I could see him waiting for Ryan, but you can't bank on that neither. You can't didn't Ryan already offer him like $1 million or some shit like that?
Something like that, and he just no. I think no. I think he lied about that or something. I don't remember, but they didn't want to make a fight with him. He just never picked up his phone or something.
Bro, who would have thought that he turned out like this, bro? He is such a fucking waste of time, dog. But they all are in a way. Because like Devin and Ryan, y'all should already have this rematch made because it's worth money. This is gonna sell more than the first one. If you do a rematch, it will sell more than the first one. Y'all just need to do that shit. Be real. The guys at welterweight, some of them will fuck y'all up. Y'all know that. Stop playing.
Yeah, but let's be real. If we are talking about
think they could be Barrios.
Theo, maybe not Theo, but you're talking about Devin and Ryan Garcia moving up to welterweight. It's not gonna be to fight another welterweight.
It's not. They're gonna bring up dudes from 140, bro.
Yeah.
They're gonna bring up. They are. They absolutely. Don't be surprised. Ryan Garcia versus Jose Ramirez at 147.
I was just gonna bring that up. I was gonna say that would be a fight in LA, and it sells out.
The shit is, it would actually. In all fairness, it would out there. Because the other thing is, it's not like Arnold beat his ass. You won a decision by the skin of your teeth, and you didn't look good neither. So he didn't look good in that fight. You know, with Lopez, it's unclear because on one end he is a fucking moron. So some really dumb shit is not outside the so you're gonna be doing interviews for the next 10 months? You just gonna be doing podcasts? You fucking idiot. You hired Eddie Reynoso so you could do podcasts all day? Wow. I don't rule it out.
What was the point of him going with Eddie if he ain't gonna fight?
I don't know.
I think the problem with Theo and at some extent Devin, they fought Loma. And they thought that after fighting Loma, that was the best shit since sliced bread. And the shit doesn't work like that. You're not entitled to X amount of money just because a guy beat a guy from a lower weight class. And neither Devin or Theo, they cannot sell, really.
They can't sell.
They can't.
They fight too infrequently is the other thing that look, to get to that place where you big timing, right? It's like, not to sound repetitive, but look at Canelo. It took a while for him to get there. It didn't happen right away. Y'all trying to get there like at 24, 25. Bro, Canelo was 27 when he fought Golovkin. You understand? By then, he already fought Mosley, Lara, Trout, Cotto, Perro Angulo.
Mayweather.
You know what I'm saying? Mayweather. It's like, yo, it took a while for Canelo to get to that place. And remember that even when he was 27, in 2015, he was not the face of boxing. He wasn't. In 2016, he wasn't the face of boxing. In 2017, he was. He doesn't become the face of boxing until 2018 after the second Golovkin fight. That's when it was like, yeah, he's the dude. He is the dude.
And I believe that's because he took the fight to Golovkin. He wasn't fighting out the back foot, and a lot of Mexicans are like, okay, all right, you stood your ground. We're gonna start supporting you now.
So when you talking about a dude that already had 46, I think he had 46 fights, 40 something in the Mayweather fight, and he was not the face of boxing, not at that time. He does not become the. It's like they don't pay attention to. Same with Floyd. Yo, it took a long ass time for Floyd to get to the place where he is the dude. Y'all little motherfuckers, you trying to get there at 23, 24, 20, because I fought Loma. So what? You didn't do the Loma what Floyd did to fucking Corrales, motherfucker.
Especially not Haney.
That shit.
Yeah, and if you're talking specifically about Cloud, Floyd Mayweather, yeah, it's an amazing boxing career, but there is a promotional aspect that you have to consider that it was in the media. It wasn't commercials. It was doing rounds. It was doing.
He's on WWE, bro. Remember? He fought Big Show.
Motherfucker was on Dancing with the Stars.
Literally with the shiny ass shoes.
Oh, that's right. What the fuck?
And
God,
look, Ryan Garcia
Dance with the Stars. When he did Dance with the Stars WWE, I think that's when people really started to notice that motherfucker's short.
Yeah, that is though. No, that is though. That is low ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Ryan Garcia, look, that guy is a moron. The guy is an idiot. But he understood really early that the way to make money is to promote himself. And that guy is more close to being a social media influencer than being a real legacy boxer. But he gets money.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
he does. Now I'm gonna fucking go to sleep because I'm fucking tired. And I am probably gonna go live one more time before Saturday just to get y'all predictions, you motherfuckers. Y'all stay safe out there.
Okay.
Have a good night,
night.
fellas. Have a good night, fellas.
All right.